Shout out to my number one real ones. Mm-hmm. Yo, that cannot be happening in this weather right now. Fundamentals, first principle thinking. Then we like to get creative with it on the other sides for fun, and in the music, and in innovation too for branding. Very interesting. When you let your mind get creative. But it's expensive and we gotta keep making bread. That's the only issue right now. We got a lot of new products. Is that my line that they tried to funnel? Did they funnel my telephone line? For no reason. For to act like that's what loyalty is. Did they funnel my telephone line? Oh yeah, I don't think they did. They did not. The number is down below, 808-281-6614. That's for my real ones though. The number is for my real ones to stay tuned in with me. You know, that's what we like to consider. Communication skills, not easy. But then running into your real ones who, hold it down, support, that's even more not easy to do. That's why we dropped the song Call Me If You Need Me. Shawty, call me if you need me. But we just, like to communicate with our real ones. We like to have fun and joke around and just be creative with the jokes. We're locked and loaded. Stay tuned. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. We want to celebrate with our real ones. We want to have some cheap eats. We want to see who's bringing out the drum machines. Do I have to learn to make a couple more scripts and go heavy on the Nunu and walk around with it to then leverage into the next computer? What are we doing? Where's my R&B girls with the computers for me? With the production, sending production to the email or to the text. You don't need to be afraid to send in production to the email or the text. You can send anything in. You can send photos to the email or the text message. You can send beats, instrumentals. You can send money to the email or the text message. A lot of key features you can do with your boy. We also have new exclusives. We got the red, white, and blue exclusive on sale. Shout out to my R&B girl. They know who they are. My number one. We're still, needing to do more business. The city been acting real crazy. Go to my Facebook page. You can check out the details. But we're still here right now. We're luckily still here right now. We gotta keep spending money. We gotta keep finding growers. We gotta keep finding cheap eats in the city. Big shout out to everybody who been seeing me run through the different stores. They said they saw me in Walmart. They saw me in Target. A lot of individuals saw me just the other day. Sometimes you might see me running through the city, and then that's a special appearance. I did the special appearance in Walmart, in Costco. The city been getting crazy. City popping been continuing to grow slowly, but it's been booming. So we're just live. Just live behind the scenes. So behind me is some of the exclusives you can find. If you click the link, WMIRecords.com, JoshForMusic.com, that's where you can find a vintage classic piece. Only $25 plus tax. That's the all black with the red lettering and the blue lettering. And then you can even wear that hat to match it too. We've been bringing some different pieces. We got, our hair is longer, so we gotta find certain pieces that I can wear with the long hair. But you can find my styles on my page. I've been doing a lot of different styles, a lot of different fittings of different brands. Just seeing how it goes. I did the model pageant show. A lot of my real ones, said they saw me at the model pageant show. The She Want Me model pageant show. That was an appearance that was special when I did that. I hopped on stage. Showtime. I gotta invite my day ones. I don't know where my other day one went. She was supposed to be online with me. Even on the other side too of the game. Because being on camera is one side, and then being on the comment section or the other side. I'm always on both ends. I'm always on camera, and I'm always behind the camera. So I'm always showing love in front of the camera. And then, you know, I always gotta send my emojis and my love behind the cameras. And we get the whole city getting motivated, celebrating, popping. But I just been thinking of what's the next master plan move. Do I have to drop the next big single? Is that the time? Or do we have to make more special appearances? I've been trying to figure it out. What city do you want to see me in? You know, we're live in Hawaii, Maui, chilling right now. That's the hometown. That's where I'm calling all my R&B girls to report live to Maui, chilling. It's not easy, though, to get to Maui right now. The prices are through the roof. You know, I gotta learn to get even moving 24/7. So I need residencies. I need multiple apartments. I need comps to the casinos. I need more producers. I need more manufacturers. We gotta keep collaborating. It's not easy to do it though. In close quarters like this close, to just think of ideas and collaborate. Talking to all my real ones online. What are you telling them you need? TikTok, baby. We need cash. We need cash money. TikTok. We want to do more collaborations. That's what we want to do. So we need art. We need music production. We need videographers. We need photographers. We need R&B girls that look like fine wine. Just so I can communicate with. Just so, you know, I can age well. They say he's aging well. We want the Winners Club gaming. So I need a PlayStation 5 still. If any of my R&B girls want me to tune in with them, I need a PlayStation 5 so I can join on the Fortnite. What else do I need more, I need another drum machine. If we could get more drum machines, more Apple computers, what else do we need? We like to test it all though, because that's where the other side comes in. So we like to use all of it because we want to create more products. Don't get me wrong, we want to create more products. But then we also like to do comparison tests too sometimes. That's when we get into the nuances and it's the nitty gritties. Like, so you telling me you just loaded up that one from 2000 and whatever, and it was like that still on that one? Sometimes we like to do that, which is just kind of creative. Or like, you telling me you did that on a Google or an Android or an iPhone using that app, and then we can create a product with it too? Or you telling me that you can move products that fast by just showing your face, and then people already want to just order it? So that's different ways of working that we would like to see, like more drum machines, more regular computers, PCs, more iMacs, more laptop computers, that we can do comparisons, but then also different equipment, and or then, you know, different forms of art. Sometimes some people know different forms, or then know how to what is that called again? know how to regenerate the art differently too, or they know how to draw faster with the pens. They're just like, look at that, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Sometimes that's fun, or just kicking back too, just being quiet instead of doing the most. It's just we vintage gaming, or movies, or learning. Sometimes I like to see what other people do in person too, on the drum machine or the piano. And I'm just like, that's the craziest thing I ever heard. So you telling me out of all of these songs I did, now when I put you in on the piano or the drum machine, that's what I heard? I'm like, that's wild. That's like Nice Like a Dream. That's like Ocean. That's like what else? Deal. So those three alone, I do the best I can. Those four alone, Fake. Those five alone, I went crazy when I heard that. I went crazy. I saw her buy the old school vintage vinyl. One of my one of my real ones, buy the old school vintage vinyl. I was like, I don't know what that is. That's why it's magic in the studio. I don't know what that is. But that's how we need Omnisphere. We need Omnisphere too. We need more Native Instruments products. We need a wish list. Yo, all about R&B girls who want to send me a wish list too that they can get for me. We need more clothes. You know, I've been wearing all the exclusives, but I like to pop out fresh and the same thing all the time. Can order me some of that exclusive straight to my doorstep so we can do it big time. We just dropped the new exclusive too right there. The safety. The Winners Club safety. If any of my real ones wanted to do the scooter challenge from up top, wearing the safety one is probably the best if you're doing that at night. The up top scooter challenge. You should probably wear the safety tee so they can see you at night or even in the daytime. You know, just clean. All you gotta do is click the link. I know a lot of my real ones want me to bring the in-persons too, but it's just a lot of cash when we do the giveaways and all of that. So to continue the city celebration, the city popping, we like to do a lot of brand deals and work with a lot of our R&B girls because a lot of my R&B girls have a lot more money than me. That's the thing we gotta be real about. When you come from 0 pennies and you flip pennies every day, that mindset. A lot of my R&B girls come from millions already, and they don't know what to do with the money. They're just sitting around at the pool, in the club, butt naked. And I'm like, if you have that much millions, we might as well have fun with it. We like to drink black coffee and close deals. The only thing is closing deals is not easy. It's not easy. Half the time we might just be online talking and communicating. A lot of deals might not be happening. But then our real ones, you know, might see an influx. We might see an influx of marketing. It's not easy though. Not easy. even even learning to collaborate without getting mad, and then even to split $1 without getting mad is a mindset too. But shout out to my R&B girls who've been supporting since day one. A lot of new exclusive merchandise. We could still use a lot more cash. We could still use a lot of cash. We could use apartments. We could use houses. We could use tour buses. We could use electric vehicles, jet planes, um, the best videographers with the cameras. We could do all of that. I got the camera locked and loaded with the red camera iPhone, with the upgraded iPhone. So you could just click WMIRecords.com, Josh4Music.com, CoconutKingdomFamily.com, TheWinnersClub.us. And that's how we can really get it poppin'. Only thing is I need a text. I need an email. I need a text. I need an email. We got good deals. I'm also looking for the all my R&B girls who know how to sell big ticket cards too. We want to get rid of some of the MJs. Maybe, I don't know, if we can bring in some big tickets. If we can get the right connections, different countries, different cities, different states. Do we read off the list of the countries for this week? Let's read off the list. My real ones want to hear the list of the countries for this week, that we can download the music in Apple Music, Spotify Music. So shout out to all the distributions as well. The distribution companies owe me a lot of money. The distribution companies like Spotify. Mom, you good in there? The distribution companies like Spotify, like Apple Music, owe me a lot more money still. DistroKid owes me a lot more money still. The song Miracles is out now. That's a beautiful one. City Poppin' is out now. Make sure to go to WMIRecords.com. We want to keep celebrating. That's something that's beautiful. We want to keep celebrating. Mom, are you going wild in there? Why? What? I'm right into this lady, that's all. Okay. I'm just checking. Where is S. No, I'm just online right now. Okay. Okay. I can't keep yelling across the house. Oh, Mom, they got deals at Subway right now. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free deals at Subway. Does Subway want to see me make a special appearance? They might want me to do a special appearance. Does Chick-fil-A want me to do a special appearance? Do we do this the restaurant City Pop run? Buy one, get one free. What is that? $10 for two? $15 for two? Or something like that. That's unbelievable. Head down to Subway. Subway, we want to get the unlimited exclusive deal. Like where we always get to show up for free, baby. We want to do a lot of deals so we can always pop in store. Always have that unlimited and bring more foot traffic in store every time I pop up. Head to my YouTube channel. We're live on TikTok right now, but make sure to like, subscribe, share the link. We're live on TikTok. If you go to the side panel on my page, the side panel right here, that's where you can find the music. You can find the music on the side panel. Let me show you. Okay. Woo! Big shout out to my barbers too, who are making the hairlines look crispy. I could use more of my R&B girls who know how to do braids too. But once you click the page, you can find my phone number, my website, my email. Wait a second. Let's get the email up there. That's a crime. We have the websites. We have where you can find us. But we gotta get the email up there. We're on live. We're on live. They said, where are we tuned in on? Live TikTok. That's where you can find us. Click the side panel right there. Side panel looks like that. All the music. All the music. Once you click the link, you can also go check out some of the photos of all of the different real ones who use some of the vintage exclusive gear. All products, all real life products on people, on the customers, the supporters. But on my site, you can go to my Facebook page. You can go to my thewinnersclub.us, josh4music.com, wmirecords.com. So then you can also contact us. We have a live chat button. We have a live chat button. So if you want to reach out and you go to the so where could we find it on this one? We need the live chat button also in the Winners Club. That's what we gotta do. W in the chat. That's what we have to do. Put a W in the chat. Put some comments in the chat too. Let me know where you're from. What country, what city, what island are you from? Also, big shout out to the news for having us on there. If you want to see me do more interviews, more talks, more on stage cameras, if you want to know the details because it's crazy in the city, then go listen to the album. Song number 1 is No Drama. Song number 1 is No Drama, and now listen to this. You hear this? It sounds like drama. Sounds dramatic for no reason. S. Dot needs to report to the studio immediately. We gotta keep bringing in the duffel bags immediately. We gotta secure the duffel bags and bring them to the right location. If we can bring the duffel bags to the right location, we can make miracles happen. Is Bee's Knees reporting in the building? Is S. Dot reporting in the building? Is Constant Cash reporting in the building. Who's with me in the building? A lot of them are in the house back there. We're in the city, in the community right now. That's where you can find me. Send me a text. I gotta get the info in the Charlotte. I mean the shout out to Charlotte too. That's one place that was popping. Also, that's wild too. So shout out to my R&B girls, but then a lot of the R&B girls be doing some crazy activities by naming themselves as the cities and then going to somebody else. So that's wild. Anyway, let's give a big shout out to these cities and these countries before we get to fixing up the code in the chat real quick. But head to josh4music.com. We're running a ball. Okay, so United States. United States in the building. Put your hands up. Canada. Canada in the building. Put your hands up. Denmark in the building. Put your hands up. We went from United States to Denmark. Big packs. What's the next one? We can't put numbers to this. We love them all. We love all countries. Egypt, Japan, Netherlands, United Kingdom, France, Switzerland, Nigeria, South Africa, Singapore, Australia. Are we talking about Germany in the building? Belgium, Colombia, Poland, Suriname, Republic of Korea, Mexico. We had to, that's a little shout out. Everybody wants us to keep going all the time to our top cities and countries. Philippines, Hawaii, Ukraine, Russia. Hawaii is United States, but we still gotta say that in there too. We gotta add that in there. They've been acting brand new about it. Thailand, Russia, Israel, China mainland, India, Italy, New Zealand, Austria, Czech Republic, Bahrain, Romania, Bulgaria, Chile. This is all reported right here. I have to show the list. I'm going down the list. Ireland, Ecuador, Finland, Ghana. This is just the countries where all the music has been traveling. This is the updated report list. Once, it doesn't matter about how many streams it is, as long as it got to the country. I like to give a big shout out to the countries. United Arab Emirates, Turkey, Sweden, Sri Lanka, Seychelles, Peru, Panama, Kyrgyzstan, Ireland, and Indonesia, Ghana. That's just some of the countries we have to give a big shout out to. Then, after the countries, we gotta list some of the cities. Honolulu, Maui, Seattle, Mililani, Los Angeles, Oahu, Hawaiian Islands. That's a big shout out right there. We have new products on the website. So when you log into all platforms, when you go to the link, it's called a URL link. You can type it in your computer or your phone. You can click the link, hyperlink, the URL, and that will take you directly to the website. Once you get to the website, you can scroll down. You'll see the automated movie of us. They love us when we were always buying everything in 7-Eleven. We love 7-Eleven. We always gotta support 7-Eleven. The pizza, the musubis, the smoothie slurpees, the coconut drinks, the so mein salads. We love that. Big shout out to Presonix, Native Instruments. We need all the companies to keep sending us emails, text messages. We need the gear delivered to our door. So we want to do brand deals with Akai. We want to do brand deals with Native Instruments. We want to do brand deals with KRK. We want to do brand deals with Sony. We want to do brand deals with what else? Sega, Nintendo. We want to do a lot of brand deals with Apple, with Microsoft. And we want to keep doing it big time. We want to keep scaling. We want to keep doing exclusive production. So we dropped the song Untouchable. We dropped the song 411 Compromise. We dropped the song 7 Rings Magic Island, Miracles, and Sweet Soul Baby. All around the globe. They've been calling us globaling. A lot of people been globalins. Just going across the globe. That's what we've been calling some of the R&B girls who always doing the most, calling them globalins. That's what my mom said. So shout out to my real ones. The song Real One is out now too. Where is the R&B girls who are the growers? We want more indica flowers. Which ones of my R&B girls have all the indica flowers? Estat has it. She has the best ones. That's big sales. Which of my R&B girls are big sellers? Big sales. Who got the flowers? Who got the equipment? Who got the tickets? Who got the backstage passes? Who can get me into the clubs? Bounce that every single night at between the hours of, they've been reporting this, between the hours of 10 and 4 a.m. Bounce that been going crazy across the globe between the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Bounce that. Bounce that. I got, a lot of new music. A lot of new music. Showtime. So some of my R&B girls could fly down to bring the exclusive brand deals, the exclusive technology packs, the exclusive technology kits. They could say, he used that right there. Maybe something happened, maybe it didn't. But let me tell you something about City Poppin'. I pressed the Avalon button. Boom. It powered on. My whole vocal turned smooth. I pressed that. Then I put on a Pro Q4. Spooky. I pressed that. Then I pressed the delay. Boom. That's only those three. Then I pressed the reverb. Boom. All lit up. Then I pressed mixing and mastering. I have to do all that. I was pressing buttons, going crazy in the lab, going. I had to mix and master it after I did all that. The Avalon, the EQ, the delay, the reverb. Then I went to mixing and mastering. Had to put on some saturation. Then I had to double check the clarity. Then I had to do some different fine tuning from the nuances and the capacitors. Then when I did that, boom, the whole city popped. Then TikTok gave me the City Pop exclusive. Here's the only problem about that. The City Pop exclusive, that cost $10 a pop. So my R&B girls who got City Pop just for marketing, that was me testing marketing experiences. I had to test. So once I dropped the song City Pop, they put that on TikTok, the City Pop. Then I had to find out it cost $10 for each of my real ones to get that. And I don't know if it's only me that has it. So then I started marketing City Pop. And then it went global. So, that's a craziest record right there. One of the craziest records ever heard. And Sweet Soul Baby too. But the City Pop record, we put all of those on there. The whole thing lit up. And it was history in the making. That's why distribution owes me a lot of money. They owe me millions off of that City Pop record. I don't know if it's Universal, CD Baby, DistroKid, TuneCore, all of the rest. But off of that City Pop record, they owe me millions off of that. I don't know if the lawyers gotta do the paperwork, if the whole entire distro just gotta send the checks in. If they gotta go to Congress and press the button like I did on the 737 Avalon on that, boom. It went global. Different countries and all. Crazy. Let's get the screen back on. We gotta get the screen back on reporting. So we have the green shirt. We have the gray exclusive. And we also have a World Music Innovations exclusive. All for beautiful pricing. So we need to continue to learn how to make more and more money. That's what we like to learn to. We want to learn to make bigger and bigger millions. Even thousands. I'm starting off at 0. So any other technology right now is good for the next single or the next album. We like to just think slowly first though. The next single, if we could bring in the laptops, the gear, the microphones, the keyboards, the pianos, the drum machines, we could make the next single happen. Only problem is it's not even a problem. We're in the basement though. So a lot of people got bougie overnight. That cannot happen. I'm sorry to burst a lot of bubbles with the City Pop, but I think bougie overnight cannot happen right now. Mm-mm. Also, too, big shout out to my real ones that sent in the Gorilla Glue #4 today. We got to have some of the Gorilla Glue #4. That's one of the best ones for my health. So when I'm live in front of the camera, it's focused. It's clarity. It's called zone. That's what the #4 did today this morning. Shout out to the Gorilla Glue #4. We could use more OZs. One of my R&B girls had papaya cake, I think it was. I think I tried the papaya cake and the strawberry Gary. Woo! Talk to me about the papaya cake strawberry Gary. That one was crazy. We don't know what happened with that. The vanilla ice cream too. The vanilla cake, vanilla ice cream. We could use that to keep us zoning in front of the camera and in front of the drum machines. Let's bring in the money. Let's bring home the bacon. So we've been eating vegetarian, right? And we've been trying to learn to switch our ways. We've been trying to learn how to do it big time. Mom, are you good in there? Okay, don't go too crazy. Sheesh. We're live, Maui chilling. We're live, Maui chilling. We want to bring R&B girls across the globe to us. Well, you know, just our real ones, our real supporters. We wanna make some records. But the papaya cake was crazy. We wanna be able to try more. We gotta get our mom healthy, right? So we wanna be able to retire our mom, and we wanna get enough flowers, which is that cannabis flower, and even edibles and different types of things too. This can help cure different issues. So if we can help, help our family, that would be a beautiful thing. Especially the next record. That next record on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, Google, JoshFord.com, JoshFordMusic.com. That's where you gotta find me. But just click the link in all my bios. I'm sure you saw me on YouTube. I'm sure you saw me on Facebook. We want to bring home more money. We want to get to the casinos. We want to get to the residencies. We used to have the Jack in the Box lifetime deal, right? We want to get all of our deals back. We want to get back in the club. We want to get back in the club. Big shout out to the song Miracles and Jars My Destiny. Those songs are out now. People been loving it. We're spreading peace, love, happiness. We like to try different flowers and different strains to help our health, also our creativity too. Some of them help our creativity. Some of them help us stay motivated. Some of them help us reduce the fatigue, right? So that's why we love to try different flowers. Even different teas too. We gotta still shout out different teas. I have not tried all the teas. Some of my R&B girls got me into the different teas. Mom, did you need one of the lighters? Cat. We went to up the mountain. Well, we don't want to say that because we want to stay home. We want to get everything delivered, right? So we want our R&B girls to pull up. And then we want to get everything delivered. Is that which one is reported for duty? I'm gonna send the link out right now and see if she gets it too. Which one is gonna get the link? Does S dot? That's Big Sales. Which one of my R&B girl is Big Sales? Big Sales. We had one of them, Big Sales #1. I tried some of the tea. I tried the papaya cake strain. I said, that's unbelievable. We went to Ross. We got some exclusive clothes. Sometimes we run through big time too. Which one of my R&B girls is doing it like that right now? You know, we're starting from square one, from zero. Every day we start from zero. It's spooky. Some people, they were born into it. Or the last time they remembered, they already had something. That's when it's crazy. We're on that spooky season right now. We see people like, okay, I want to do the hustle challenge. I want to do the hustle challenge off of zero. It's that easy. At all. Who else had some of the best ones? Who else was the big sellers? Was it we had one called Matanuska's. We had the Alien OGs. We had the Star Dog. Ooh. Got the QR code on this. If I can make more of these with the QR code on it, that's unreal. If you know, I want to keep doing different manufacturing, but I need more capital. I need more cash money. I need more ideas. One of my R&B girls sent in the money clip. That was crazy. One of my R&B girls sent in the exclusive, all red and black with the palms. That was super crazy. You can see it on my page. Like a stylist. Like a model. We want to keep doing model pageants too. Big shout out to my mom. We've been eating pizza today. We had some good pizza. We had a pizza celebration. Woo, that was beautiful. The garlic cheese pizza. Amazing. Man, what did you wanna do? Cat. So I like my, oh, if my R&B girls got the PS5 in your backpack, the Xbox in your backpack, with the subscriptions, then let me know. I didn't even learn Fortnite yet. My R&B girls been slow on it, or I've been slow on it. I'm trying to see who's real to get me to know the game. Too. What is the next newest one that's been hot? What's the newest news? What's the newest entertainment and alpha? Right here is the City Pop record, where you can download the wishyourmind.com R&B album. It sounds beautiful. It sounds luxury. It sounds exclusive. We gotta continue to lower the rent. Let's lower the rent. Lower the cost of living. We have to lower our rent. We have to lower our cost of living. For some odd reason, the police owe me a lot of money and been trying to interfere our living conditions. They've been using technology. They've been using tracking. They've been using social media. They compromised our accounts. They reduced our pay. So we've been wanting to learn to work on all of that. Which one of my R&B girls is able to fix all of that to get me back to being monetized fully, to help me bring in all the millions again? We gotta make a master plan. It's not easy. It's not easy to go straight to the source to collect it. Which office do we have to go to collect the duffel bags or slide on the table? Is it Sony? Is it Universal? Is it Warner? Is it Interscope? Is it Apple? Is it Spotify? Is it Island Records? Which one is it? Constant Cash Records, WMI Records. We gotta bring in the millions. We wanna bring in the millions, the billions. Like when you go through a lot of interferences, versus when you go through verses on the court instead of with the music records, they owe you a lot of millions. So we've been learning to deal with our stresses, our PTSD, our health conditions. We gotta keep lowering the cost of food. So we gotta lower the cost of food, but not the quality of the food. Even if that means we gotta print more money and then handle the resources in each state better. So then it gets funneled down in the correct way versus in the wrong hands. We have to continue to do that the right way so that we see it happen and the trickle down is actually working the right way. That's why the song Revolution is important and is out now, because we want to lower the cost of living but increase the living quality. We want to lower the cost of food but increase food quality and production, also using technology to do that. But then we also wrote the song Revolution, and that went big time. But they also then, we wanted to up the quality of distribution and fixing the song and where it goes so it can secure the right amount of money. So bringing the right amount of money back when doing these things and having it, still function is very interesting. Even if you gotta do it like that. but then you gotta put it in the right hand so then it looks crazy in the city. That's what we're fighting for. That's why we did a peaceful protest. We jumped out of the vehicle. We had to interview every person that was standing in line. We might have missed a couple of them, but we went down the entire line interviewing. So you can find it on our Snapchat channel. We were talking about each of the things we need to address in the United States and also across the globe, which was, lower the cost of healthcare. But then while lowering that, still having people make money, still having foods that help that, still having dental cheaper and more efficient, right? We want to lower the cost of dental, but use better technology and molding that actually works good too. That can maybe then also, um, I don't know. We don't want to get crazy, but grow back teeth. So then growing back teeth or learning how to just use different textures to then, fit the right ways. So, so that dental is at a lower cost, because that could be one of the most expensive. So, lowering the cost of healthcare, the cost of food. That's why we did the protest and we jumped out and interviewed each person. Wasn't easy, but we like to do that, and that then can help us get through things in Congress. So then it's like miracles every day. We want to see more miracles and more Christmas-like events across the globe, especially in Maui, Chile, with the money in your boy's hands, Joshua Elijah Ford's hands. We want to get the money and the duffel bags in my hands. Once I secure the duffel bags again, imagine the content now off of zero. We're off of zero right now. We gotta lower the rent cost. I don't know why they've been trying to arrest me for no reason. That's by default supposed to bring back millions, because they're not supposed to try to arrest me for no reason. The song City Poppin' is out now, and I haven't got all my millions back yet. Also, big shout out to the other producers we've been wanting to work with, but we need that sent to our email, right? We need the production sent to our email. We need the production sent to our text. Photographers, videographers. I live on the top floor, but you gotta text me though. I'm on the top floor, but you gotta text me though. Or you can send me the ticket and we're doing it global. Some of my R&B girls been out in Vegas. They've been wanting to see me. You have to text me though. You have to send me the Cash App with the ticket. Then a lot of my Cali girls and my Cali girl that flew to Maui, Chile, she gotta get to the top floor. You cannot take a detour. You gotta get to the top floor. You cannot get lost in the city. We saw the other my other day one, even though I don't know my R&B girls, because I'm too clean right now. I've been eating cheap eats. I've been eating noodles, broccoli. I've been eating onions, potatoes, that's bananas. That's all I've been eating. Onions, potatoes, bananas, carrots, smoothies, celery. So then some of my R&B girls, they don't know the vibe that I'm on right now. That we've been on pizza, Colombian coffee. So you gotta know the lifestyle that I've been on. I gotta know that my R&B girls know how to do laundry with me. That we can go down the checklist. That no manufacturing with me. that know how to maybe some of them know how to make jewelry or have some vintage exclusives. The thrift shop best pieces. Who knows about the thrift shop and the best pieces? One of them showed me some hustling flips that I still gotta get motivated with. I still gotta get motivated. But we like cash though. A couple times my R&B girl came with the top off, no top, sliding through. She said, jump in. I jumped in. Ooh. Ooh. Also too, I need my real ones that know how to jump on the bus too. That's the number one thing as well. We gotta know how to hustle on the bus too. One of my R&B girls was on the bus with me. I didn't see too much really jump on the bus with me. What is with that? I was even with my mom and my sister on the bus before. I always gotta jump on the bus, the Uber, the Lyft. I gotta do business in the back. Which of my R&B girls can let me be in the back with a studio? A music studio in the back. With the tour buses and the tour vans. The self-driving tour buses. How about that? Ooh. Or the PlayStation 6 exclusive. Or they know the foreign exotic snacks. I saw one R&B girl eat a noodles out of something this small. I seen them do this with the noodles this small. And the whole thing was done. I said I never saw that in my life. Like this small. I said that's crazy. Sometimes the foreign exotic snacks. How about when you tear up the whole dollar store? Who knows about that? We gotta get more cheapies. We have one down the block. Big shout out to that one. Distribution down the block with it. The new hot spot with the snacks, right? Who knows the hot spots with the snacks that can fly me out? I saw one at Sprouts, one at Safeway, one at Target, one at what's that? Whole Foods. Ooh. Ooh. Who knows about that mango bag? Who knows about the mango bag? The snack pack. Who knows about the flour snack pack out in whatever place when you bought it like that? And you get the whole bag. That's why we gotta lower the prices at the dispensaries too. Lower the prices of the flowers. Lower the prices of the food. Of all the candy bars, the soda, right? We gotta bring that all back down. When you get the whole bag and you're just like, dang. With the food too, only $20. Ooh, the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Dollar Store prices. 7 rings. We're on a Maui Island. Maui Island. Maui chilling. It's been looking spooky, but you guys can find me over here. I'm on the floor. One of my R&B girls was on the floor being the realest one. The floor is not a problem. Even if we gotta line up on the bed the other way with the drum machines. Woo! Do we need desks like this with the drum machines all lined up like a classroom with the laptops and the desks? Which one of my R&B girls can send me the new exclusive Akai? Which one of my real ones is gonna send me the exclusive Akai so I can jump on that and do the sponsorship deal? Either the big one, the mini one, the new one. Which one? Some of my girls are rich where they're like, that's nothing. That's nothing to do at all. Send that straight in. Big piano chords, big native instruments with the weighted keys, moving weighted keys. Send them in. Is it Apple technology with the different? Ooh, different? Is it Yamaha?